Hi, good afternoon. Today, my classmates Paulina Parra, Santiago Toca, and me, Samantha Ortiz, we are going to have an interview with the representative of the owner of Didasel, who is Emiliano Vega. So, Emiliano Vega, how are you?
Hi Sam, I'm very good. I'm very good. Thank you for asking you. And you?
Mhm. We are fine, thank you. So, tell us something about Didasel, how it works, how it's your marketing, your sales, and your history.
All right, absolutely. So basically, Didasel is a brand in where we specialize in the manufacturing of different gadgets, like foamy or styrofoam cutters. Basically, this is like a gadget which you just press a button and it starts to work. It makes easy cuts instead of, for example, when you're trying to cut styrofoam, you normally use a knife, and it has like an annoying noise. It's like very hard, and it's, let's say, it spread kind of dust around your workstation. So that's the reason why we create that product. It's basically it makes easy cuts, it's easy to use, and really it's like in a tiny space. You can use it wherever you want. So basically that's the gadget we manage or we work here in DSF. Well, regarding to the marketing, currently we're not that kind of specialized into that feature. Right now what we let's say our model of business is kind of selling the product in big stock to different customers. But I mean, it's big stock. They are like kind of resellers. So basically, we send the product there, we ship the product to them, and well, later on they put the prices they want. Sometimes we put like a standard of a price around how much it has to be. But I mean, that's up to the store. Normally, it's around 50 to 70 pesos, but there's like stores that sell them in maybe 200 pesos. So there's like, that's like the status of the normal statistic of the price, 50 to 70 pesos. But I mean, that's up to the store. Regarding with the, let's say, individual consume, it's not like that specialized because, as mentioned, you Sam, we focus on the big stuff, sell this to the big companies, well, in this case, to the big stationaries, so they can be kind of resellers. And that will be it about our marketing. We are not like spreading the product to different people individual because, I mean, we think it's better or it's more important to get or to hit into the big companies, you know? So, well, basically, that's the insight I can give you of our product.
Oh, that's nice. So would you like to tell us something about what kind of things would you like to improve in order to sell your product to individual people?
Yeah, of course. Well, to be honest, once I try to manage or to handle the marketing by my own, but I mean that's a difficult task, because I just thought it was like taking a picture and uploading to the social media, but it's not like that. You need to have like a good quality photos, or you have to be like a good manager of the social media you're using, because you're not gonna punch the same let's say the same people on Facebook that you're gonna hit on Instagram. Maybe Instagram is more with photos or something like that. And on Facebook, you can like portray yourself to get some kind of ads, and you can get to different people. So once I tried to do that to manage the individual or to manage the marketing by my own, but I didn't get it. So yeah, basically that will be it. Because as mentioned, you have like a good potential, or we have like a good target with big stock selling. But regarding to individual, I understand that, for example, our product could be like useful for a lot of people's studies because they have to make models, So sometimes, also it's important to mention that here on our company or in our business, we're more focused on Mexico City. So we sell, for example, we have a store which is called Parisina. basically that store has different islands or different stores around the country, but we just provide to this Mexico City, and later on you'll be in charge of the shipping to other countries, sorry, to other states around the country. So what we're trying to focus right now is getting to the individual accounts or getting to the into the individual people, because I mean, right now with the pandemic, with COVID-19, um, not all the people feel like safe or comfortable by going to stores or buying something like that. So they rather prefer to just get the online market, and well, just to with a click get the product into her or their location. So yeah, basically that's the issue. The tag, well, not the issue. That's the target we have right now. Getting to the individual. We try to do on marketing on Facebook or on Instagram, even in YouTube. But I mentioned you that demands a lot of time. Couldn't handle that at that time by my own. So basically, that's the thing we're trying to improve: getting more photos, getting more videos, and getting more spreading around the um, the social networks, because we do understand that currently the market is on the website. It's online.
So, how would you describe your, or what is your idea of your target without taking into account the big business?
Yeah. Well, as mentioned, Sam, currently our target could be like people who studies, because they have to make or to process different models. Maybe the people, for example, engineers or artists who needs or demands to make a lot of models for their, you know, their school. We want to make it easy. Sometimes making a model can demand around, or cutting a styrofoam, I don't know, could demand around 10 to 15 minutes with an annoying noise. The cuts will not be like that um, specific, because I mean you're cutting with a knife, so it's kind of awkward. That basically that will be to get to those people, individual people, as they're students. We're trying to get like in a competitive price, not that expensive. So I mean they're students; they don't have like a lot of, well, normally they don't have a high
Sure.
quantity of money to expand into the different gadgets they can get. So
So,
yeah, basically students. Mhm.
so for you, the most important thing about your product is how can help the students to improve their work, their work.
That's correct. Yes. So basically, it's that to make it easier. When you get a product, the difference with the other brands could be, let's say, that value you can add there. So if you have a product which is easy to handle, it's cheap, and let's say doesn't demand like a big knowledge to be used, I think we get it. Right now we have the product. We just need to spread that information around the country so people can notice what's going on with the service we are providing.
Well, currently, what is the marketing or publicity that you use?
Currently, I try to use marketing. I try to upload photos to Instagram or Facebook, but I didn't get it. We try to make, like, for example, to make a video or to record the video to show people how it works. We created a video. It's not that bad, but we don't have like the spread, or we didn't have like the tools, let's say, to get that video to more people. So the video does exist. We have photo that also does exist, but we are missing just to get it spread around the country, or to spread around people. So yeah, currently that will be it. We have a Facebook and Instagram website or page or profile, but I mean, it's not useful right now. We stop uploading photos or information there. So yeah, that's currently the way in which we manage. So basically, right now we're just, let's say, being with the customers. We have loyalty, for example, the customer that does know our product, as mentioned, you the big stock companies, and that will be it. But we need to get into the individual market. But unfortunately, right now we can handle we could not handle this because we don't have the spread.
And what results would you like to see in your page if you could upload more photos or videos?
All right, actually, that's a good question. Um, as mentioned, we do have the page, and there's like a not usage of that. We didn't use it as well that well, but even with that lack of usage or lack of knowledge we have with the page or with the social media networks, um, we do have some interaction with some people who is interested into our product, and that will be it. But I mean, that's the goal of the website. We would like to improve by, okay, we upload a photo, we upload a video, for example, and we do want people to ask for a product, to be interested, because we understand that the necessity exists. I mean, there are a lot of students around the country, but we need just to get that information to them. So I know that if we get like a good marketing campaign, we can get like into them so they can start asking our product, and also to see that, I mean, the product does exist. That's the main reason, because I think, or I can, let's say, I can understand that there's people who even do not have the knowledge about that product exists, because they're still using knives. So if they get the knowledge that the product does exist and it makes their lives or their activities easier, I'm 100% sure that, I mean, that will work.
Well, and more about the company. What results would you like to see in the short terms?
All right, so well, basically we have like our standard market, the big stocks companies, but if we get into individual accounts, our main goal is to improve our sales, you know. It's gonna be like, for example, if a bike company just buy you once each 3 times, they buy you like an important quantity of money and a big quantity of product. I mean, that's cool, but we need more sales in that meantime, you know. So I mean, if people start, let's say if we get about or sales or 10 products in a week, that will be awesome, because it's that meantime in which we're not working, but we're getting profit about it. So yeah, we just want to get into people, and we do know that the product does is, I mean, it's a good product, it will be sold. So yeah, in the meantime, or the short term uh goal we have is to get into that, because I mean, with, let's say, small sales, it will help you out, because sometimes there are like some months or 2 or 3 months in where we didn't sell nothing, because our last sold was of, I don't know, 5,000 gadgets, 5,000 scutters of foamy. So yeah, it's gonna be like, in that meantime we're not working and we're not getting like that um high demand of work. That will really help us, because I mean, you're getting profit for that.
Okay, so I have a question. What is your vision in a long range for this well, enterprise or
For our
business? How you
vision.
call it?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, well, basically, our vision is to get into both markets, big stock and small scale stock markets. So we can have like a way in which we can handle both. Right now, for example, we are just focused on the big stock, but I mean, we have more people there. You know, we need to get into that people to be like a more complete business. So yeah, basically that's the vision, to have both markets and to have the capacity to fulfill the necessities for both.
Okay, that's a good one. So, are you willing to let someone to manage the social media, or is just like you manage it?
No, totally. I would like someone to handle this because, I mean, as you mentioned before, I did try to do that, but it's too hard and it demands a lot of time, which I don't have right now. So yeah, totally, I will let someone else to handle and to work with that.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier. Okay. Uh, are you willing to work with influencers or with people that can influence it or can help you to grow up in your business?
Absolutely as well. Yes. So I mean, influencers manage or are followed by a lot of people. So that could be like a potential market. Even though, I mean, the important thing here is which influencer. Because for example, we're not getting into influencers who just upload information about, I don't know, makeup, you know. It's gonna be with an influencer who maybe creates or have a YouTube channel, for example, of crafting. So we need to look for the specific person which has like the specific topic, so we can get into our target customers. But yeah, I mean, regarding to the question in general, yes, I would like to work in an influencer.
Yeah, they're very useful now these days that they like domain the social media. So that's good for your enterprise. And for last, what percentage are you willing to invest in publicity?
Mm, right now, we don't have like a that, let's say, amount of money, but I would like to invest like minimum 10%, because I do understand it demands time, demands equipment, and also demands knowledge. Because, for example, I do try um to be on Facebook, and I can see that you can like purchase a service of an ad, so people can see that let's say announcements with more frequency. So in the meantime, we can offer like a 10%, but I'm pretty sure that once we get into that investment, the amount of will be increased because I mean it's worth it. So right now, 10%. In the future, I don't know, maybe a 25%.
Okay, that's a good percentage. Well, for my part, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I think that digital marketing will going to be useful for your business to have, in order that more people have acknowledged about this product, and also it's going to help and make easier all their homeworks for all the students.
Absolutely, Sam. I agree with that. Yeah, right now the business is at social media. It's on the internet, so we need to hit that market. You know.
Yeah, so in the next days, we're going to send you a plan of marketing where we are going to describe all the tools and ads that we're going to use in order to make that your business have a better performance in social media, and you're gonna see that you're going to have more sales, and that's gonna be very good.
Awesome, Sam. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, Emmy, thank you for your time and your attention. We are very excited that you are here, and nice to meet you.
Thank you, Sam. You too. Take care. Have an excellent day, and well, I'm glad to see you again. So, to your classmates, nice to meet you, and I hope you have like an excellent rest of the day and a week. Right. So, take care.
Bye.